Okay, what we were discussing in our last class, we were discussing the certain terms related to the network models, especially related to the construction of the network. We have discussed, we have gone through the concept of the logics related to the network, how to frame or how to make the different types of the network model. Today we are going to discuss how to construct a network model. I take one example related to that one. This is the example which is given to us. Assume that you are letting a contract for widening a street. We have been given that a contract has been given for widening a street. Draw a network for the activity from the start of the preparation of specification until contract goes ahead. And these are the different tasks which are given to us. The tasks which are given to us. This is the one component. Starting with the task, this is the task which is given is A, task B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. These are the tasks. Means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 types of tasks which are going for the widening of a street. And what is it is not specified here. Even this can be specified. And what is the immediate pedestrian? Immediate pedestrian. Means this is another thing which is means before the completion of the task A, what are the different activities which has to completed prior to that one. So this is also given to us. Means before the start of the task B, A must be completed. Similarly, before the start of this C, A must be completed. Similarly, this data is given, this is B has to be completed before the start of the D. Similarly, E and F, C activities or C task has to be completed. C task to be completed. Similarly, G, E has to be completed and F has to be completed before the start of the H and G and H has to be completed before the start of I activity. Similarly, in J, again G and H means if you look at here, even you can club it like this one, I comma J, even you can write down like this one also, I comma J, you can write down in a subsequent, you can mention the two activities simultaneously. So similarly for K, this I is given and for L the J. Now these are the producer activity. Basically these are the successor activity or the successor immediate successor. You can mention it like this one also. Now let us solve this problem. Let us solve this problem. And here if you look at here, this is the activity A. This is the activity A means this is given to us. Activity A. This is given to us. There is no pedestal activity prior to the A. Clear? Similarly, this is B and this is C. B and C it is given to us. B and C means if you look at here, B and B, A must be completed. A must be completed before the start of the activity B. Clear? This circle, what this circle? This represents your event or load. This circle, it represents your event or node. And this line in the form of the arrowhead, this represents your activity notation. Is it okay so far? Similarly, so B and C we are able to reach here, this one, and the D, this is the D activity. I leave it like this one, D. This is the D activity. Clear? Arrowhead is like this one. This is the D activity. And here it is, if you look at here, this E and F, E and F are the two activities before the start of work of E and F activity. C must be completed if you look at here. Clear? So this is E and F. Another thing, this G activity, it is, for this pedestal is E, for this the pedestal is G, or the task G must be, and similarly F, this H has to be completed. This H has to be completed. Why I am merging here? I will show you in the next iteration. Here, if you look at here, G and H, from there, two activities are taking place. That is I, this is J, I and J. G and H, two activities are merging out, I and J. And here, we are reached here, we have reached here. And from I, there is another activity. There is another activity. Basically, this is the K activity. This is the K activities. Similarly, this is the J activities. J activities from J. This is the J activity. The L is taking place. At the end of the day, this is the L activity. Basically, this is the notation. I have mentioned the notation. Again, I am putting it here. This is for activity. This is the notation. And these are for the node or event. And this is nodes or events, the circular part. And if you look at here, we are able to complete it. Basically, this is the successor activity, this is the predecessor activity. And we are able to reach, we are able to make the network model for the given problem. And what is there in a given problem? We have to widen a street. Now, what we discussed in the last class, I'm going to do the numbering system by making use of the Fulkerson rule. This we have already studied. If I number it 1, from where there are so many activities which are taken, means only if I put it like this one, how many are merged out? Only 1. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 2. From 2, there are 2 outlets are taking place. I number it as 3 and 4. When I take the 3, this is the last activity D. And means here this is 3, here it is 4. And from 4, again 2 activities are taking place. I number it 5 and 6. So this is 5, this is 6. Again choose the 5. When choosing 5, this becomes 7. From 7, again there are 2 events which are taking place. So from 7, if you look at here, two events are, 2 activities I and J are taking place. I number it 8 and 9. Finally, this is 10. Finally, this is 10. This is the way you can number it. This is called Fulkerson's rule. Again, what we discuss in this problem, first of all, we have to, there is one project which is going on. The name of the project is the widening of a street. In widening of a street, there are so many activities taking place. There are 12 activities actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And they are numbered with from a task A to L. And these are the pedestal activities prior to start of the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. So these are the, and same pattern. So same pattern, there is no predecessor for A. So I repeat it again. So this is activity. There is no predecessor for A. So from B, this is the B activity, the predecessor is A. For C activity, the predecessor is A again. So we have reached here. Again, from B, the D is taking place, the activity D is taking place. Because this is merging at the end, so we have mentioned it, we have extended it till the last, and this D. And similarly, from C, the activity E is taking place. This is the E activity. Similarly, the predecessor for F is C. So there are two activities which are taking place at the node point 4, and the predecessor activity is C. There is a lot of difference between the activity and the node or the event. So we have reached here. Another thing, from E, the predecessor is G. G is the predecessor. For F, the predecessor is H. Clear? So again, similarly, if we keep on extending, we have reached here F. Then from G and H, two activities which are merging here, the taking place I and J are coming out of that one. I and J. This is the task which has to be completed. And here from I and J, G and H, from this is there are two predecessor activities G and H, and two activities are merging out I and J. And then what happened? From 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 I, K activity, before the start of the K activity, I must be completed. So this has been done. Similarly, this from before the J is the immediate predecessor for the L task. And this finally, at the end of the day, we are having one start point and one end point. So then what we have done, we have made use of the Fulkerson rule by doing the numbering system. Whatever being emerged out, I give you one example related to that one. So numbering is 1 and 2. From 2, there are two things are merging. So number is 3 and 4. Then from 3, don't do the number. Why? Because it is being merged at the end. So instead start with the 4. 4 from 4, there are two parts are taking place, 5 and 6. 5 and 6. And this is merging out. This becomes your 7. From 7 again, this is 8 and 9. And finally, all are merging at one point, that is the 10. So that's it from my side. If you have any question, you may ask me. Otherwise, please go through this concept. How to construct this network model that has been discussed that from my side. Thank you very much.